Hello, hello, good morning. Today is day 5 of our 21 days for a self-judgment detox. And today's is, I had a lot come in, so I'm going through these as they come in. I judge myself for not having it all yet. And if ever there's a statement of, let's call it the ego consciousness, it's like we should have it all. We should have it all. And it took me a while to wake up from that nightmare of like, oh, somehow, some way, we are literally supposed to have it all. And even that we're supposed to have everything that we think we want. And again, waking up from that nightmare has been a godsend for me. It doesn't mean that I don't have my feelings about things at times when I feel like, well, I want that thing, but it's not coming. But I definitely see it differently now. And before we tap, to me, it's that this is where I love the who's running my show right now. I use terminology, the bully in the brain. Because to me, mine is a bully. Most people I work with, I would say it's like the bully in the brain. It's just a bullying part of ourselves. Call it the critical parent, call it the critical voice. It is definitely a critical voice. So if that word resonates with you better, it's that I used bully, like I said, because it's like, mine bullies the heck out of me, and it bullies me in very subtle ways. Like I have someone I'm acquainted with, and I'm really trying to be like, am I going to continue anything in this relationship with this? Because there's these subtle digs I'll hang up the phone on a conversation. I'm like, oh yeah, wow, I just got zinged, and it's very subtle. And it's hard to catch, but that's bullying in my view. If you talk to any kid that's in school that's being made fun of, that's bullying. You talk to any kid that's, well, like you're from the wrong side of the tracks or whatever they say nowadays. To me, that is bullying. So again, use whatever term works well for you, what feels best for you, but just think of it as the critical voice, the voice that can be sly and sneaky and tell you, oh, you should have taken better care of yourself. You should have called your mother. You should have saved better. Even though that may not sound critical or even bullying, it is, because you know it is by how you feel. And if you feel bad afterwards, even in the personal development world, you should have it all. You can have anything you want. And yet you notice how you feel. For years, I felt like crap when I would hear that stuff, because I kept hearing, I should have it all. I should get it all. I should have everything I want. And I can tell you, there's probably quite little that I've wanted that I've actually gotten. But I do like the Rolling Stone song, you can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. And I think that's imperative, to know that you can get what you need, and that a higher power, God, the universe, the great spirit, whatever you want to call it, if you think about it, that entity knows better for us, has the broader view than we have for ourselves. So that said, let's tap. Karate chop. Even though I judge myself for not having it all, I should have it all by now. I choose to honor my feelings now. Even though, sorry guys, you're going to have to walk with me. I have a dog. We're going to have to do a pause here because this happens. I have a dog that's desperate to get outside, so we're going to do a do-over. If I don't let her outside, I'm going to end up cleaning up stuff. And I don't want to do that. So let's start back. Do-over, karate chop. And you get back up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get up. All right. Okay. Now we're back. Thanks for the little taking the detour with me. Even though I tell myself I should have it all. Society tells me I should have it all. The law of attraction tells me I should have it all. The personal development world can tell me I should have it all. But what if that's not true at all? I choose to acknowledge I feel this way now. Even though I live in a culture, a society that's deeply based in ego consciousness. And it tells me I should have it all. I should get everything on my wish list. Everything on my vision board. But how do I feel if that doesn't happen for me? I choose to honor my questioning now. Even though I keep hearing I should have it all. But what does that even mean, having it all? What if Jim Carrey was right when he said, I wish everyone could get everything they say they want. And then they'll realize that's not it. Go to the eyebrow. I should have it all. Says who? Who is telling me this? This culture I live in? The law of attraction? If you think it, you should have it. So I take my wish list to God and I say, this is what I want. And how do I feel when it doesn't happen? What if there's another way to see this? What if it's not for my highest good to have everything I think I want? What if there's more going on here? What if there are forces at work that have a much broader view than my small self has? And what if I'm not meant to have it all? What if having it all is a product of this toxic culture that keeps me on the perpetual treadmill of wanting? What if it's actually good and okay to feel good about what I have? To be content with what I have? What if it starts there? What if by learning to be content with what I have right now, that paves the way for what is truly meant for me, what is best for me, what is for my highest good to come into being? That's a different way to see this. And what if I can turn these desires I have into something different? Let them be what they are. But ask for the highest good for me. to unfold through me. And then see what the universe brings. And take a breath. Yeah, for me, it is like waking up from the nightmare. It's just seeing it differently, like having it all. Like, where's that even come from? And like I said, it's a detoxifying process to go, am I really meant to have it all? Am I meant to have everything that I tell myself I should want? And who is telling me that I should want the things I want? Like, if you think about lifestyle marketing, it's all about the bigger car, the bigger house. It's really, and again, there's inherently nothing wrong with any of those things in and of themselves if it feels to me light and easy and it's free. But what I see is it really tends to create shackles for so many of us. We become shackled by the want of this and that. And I said this, I'm going to say it again, like the other day I'm staring out my front window just looking at these birds and this squirrel and just these quail and all these coming. I'm like, I just feel blessed to see that. And that's delightful to me. And then we're hiking this morning with this new little dog that we have here. It's beginning of the second full day she's with us. Let her off the leash, and you could tell it's like a whole new world for her. She's like, wait, is this okay? Like she's a little dog. She'd start running ahead like, oh, gleeful, and then turn and look and be like, is this okay? Is this okay that I'm doing this? And she stayed close by. She followed the pack. And it was so new for her. And I was like, that fills me with joy to see this and to watch the progression of a being like that, learning to become a part of a pack and to see the shifts with all the animals. Everybody's making an adjustment to it. And there's stuff about that that's challenging and other stuff that's like, wow, but it's a really amazing process. And I think more of those things to look for in our life and feel delight about them. So anyway, thank you for the topic. I will post this on YouTube shortly. And thanks for taking the detour with me with my other dog that needed to go outside. I can't tell who's here, but thanks for being here and you caught the tail end of it. So see you back here tomorrow for day 6. Bye for now.